Interest rates. It's getting expensive, more expensive to buy a home in today's market. What the Fed's doing, what inflation's doing. There's a little bit of fear out there, and there's a heck of a lot of stress. Stay tuned, we're going to talk about it. Hey guys, what's up? It's Alex Clark, the Clark Group, Keller Williams Realty, Portland Premier. Excited today to just share a quick update with you about what in the world is happening with interest rates and the cost of buying a home. Look, we all know, we can see it. We see the for sale signs go up and then they come down the next day. We see people moving into the neighborhood and they're paying really high prices for the homes that they're buying. And that's just kind of how it's been for the last several years. What's changing is interest rates. Interest rates are on their way up. And it's been that way for about 6 months or so, since maybe October and November of 2021. We experienced this back in 2018. A lot of people don't remember it because they weren't moving or selling or thinking about it. But we actually saw this happen in 2018. Very similar stuff. Rates are going up. The difference between this increase and the increases back in 2018 were that in 2018 they actually started at a higher percentage. So let's quickly review. In 2018, a 30-year fix was about 3.5% at the bottom. And then the Fed started raising rates, and that led to rate increases on mortgages. And over the course of the year 2018, we ended up getting to a top of about 5.25% for a 30-year fix. Now that's a big jump, 1.75% over a course of a calendar year. That's a huge jump. And when rates got to about 5%, the market slowed. Inventory was taking longer to be absorbed. Homes were taking longer to sell. Buyers had more negotiation power because there weren't as many multiple offers or bidding wars. And that's what we experienced in 2018. Now, flash forward to today's increases over the last several months. We started at a much lower starting point. So a 30-year fixed was at 3%, maybe even a little bit under. People were getting 15-year mortgages at 2.5%, 2.25% at the bottom. So we started at a much lower interest rate point. Rates have gone up, and they've gone up pretty quickly over the last, let's say, 6 months or so. A 30-year fix today is in the mid to high 4s. It might be approaching 5%. It's no longer in the 3s. And so if you've been waiting to buy a home, the best advice I can give you is get on the bus, go out and buy a home before rates continue to increase and go up. Over the last 40 years, roughly, interest rates have been, on average, about 8.4%. 5%, 4.75, 4.5%, whatever 30-year fixed is today, is a heck of a lot better than 8.4%. One important fact in kind of math calculation to consider is for every 1% increase in interest rate, a buyer loses about 12% of their borrowing power. And their monthly payment goes up by about 10%. So if you're qualified, let's say, for $500,000 at 3.5%, and the rate goes up to 4.5%, you're now looking in the low 4s. Now, home prices aren't going to fall that much. They may fall a little bit if rates go up that high and that quickly, but they're not going to fall that much. And so what's going to happen to these home buyers is they're going to get priced out of the home that they actually want. So don't wait. Don't press pause on the home search, waiting for big price drops. They're not coming. What is coming is more expensive mortgages. And if you're thinking about moving up, now's the time to do it while the rates are still low compared to historical averages. So anyway, that's a snapshot about what's happening with interest rates. I hope that helps. Try not to listen to the news, the doom and gloom stuff. It's not going to help you sleep better at night. Call, email, text with any questions at all about what's happening in the market. We're happy to connect the dots if we can't answer the question. Thanks for tuning in. Looking forward to connecting soon. Bye.